Let's be real, there is nothing more frustrating than driving along, minding your own business, and then bam, a warning light pops up on your dashboard. Right? It's confusing, it's a little worrying, and you just want to know what's going on. Well, if you're a Jeep owner and you're seeing the code U0232, you are in exactly the right place. We're about to walk through what that code means and, more importantly, what you can do about it.
So let's just dive right in. What is this mysterious code anyway? It's not just some random string of letters and numbers, you know? It's actually a very specific message from your Jeep's onboard computer, and we're going to translate it for you.
Okay, first things first. We need to turn this technical alert into plain English. Let's decode what the car is trying to tell us so we know exactly which system is raising a red flag.
And here it is. This is our translation. The official definition is lost communication with the blind spot detection module. The key phrase here, you guessed it, is lost communication. Essentially, your Jeep's main brain is expecting to get a signal from this one specific part, but it's getting total radio silence.
Well, that brings up the next obvious question, right? Why aren't they talking? To figure that out, we need a super quick look at how all the electronics in your Jeep are actually connected and how they chat with each other.
The easiest way to picture this is to imagine your vehicle has its own little internal computer network. In the car world, it's called a CAN bus system. See, back in the day, every little electronic function needed its own dedicated wire. It created this huge, heavy spaghetti monster of wiring. This network system is way smarter. It lets all the different electronic components, or modules, talk to each other over just a couple of wires, constantly sending messages back and forth.
So this U0232 code gets triggered when a message is expected, but nothing shows up. It's kind of like one computer on the office network just suddenly went offline. The other systems notice it's gone quiet, and they flag it as an error. It's that unexpected silence that triggers your warning light.
Now, in this very specific case, we have two main characters in our story. You've got the door module, which is the one listening for a signal, and it's listening for a signal from the blind spot detection module. When it doesn't get that signal, boom, it logs the U0232 fault code. That is the exact point of the communication breakdown.
All right, now we're getting somewhere. We know what the problem is and where it's happening. So now we can play detective and figure out why it's happening. Think of this as an investigation. We have 5 main suspects. These are the most common culprits for this kind of communication failure.
Let's run down our lineup of suspects, one by one. First up, the wiring itself. The CAN bus circuits could be damaged, maybe a wire is shorted out, or there's just a loose connection somewhere. Second, and this is a big one, other error codes, especially things related to a low battery or ignition problems, can cause all sorts of weird communication glitches, so you've got to rule those out. Third, it could be a simple power issue. Maybe the module itself just isn't getting good power or a solid ground connection. Fourth, the body control module, or BCM. Think of it as the central traffic controller for all these parts. It might be misconfigured. And finally, our last suspect, after you've checked everything else, the blind spot detection module itself could just be faulty.
Knowing the potential causes is one thing, but having a clear plan of attack is what really matters. So now, let's take those suspects and build a step-by-step diagnostic roadmap. This is how you systematically find the real root of the problem. Okay, here's the logical way to do this. Step 1, check the wiring. Look for any obvious damage. Step 2, check for and clear any other codes that could be messing things up. Step 3, make sure the module is actually getting power. Is it plugged in correctly? Does it have a good ground? Step 4, check the configuration of that main BCM. And then, and only then, as your very last step, do you start thinking about testing or replacing the module itself. Seriously, following this order is absolutely crucial. It could save you from replacing a perfectly good part, and that means saving money.
And just like that, we've broken it all down. What started out as just a confusing, annoying code on your dashboard is now a clear problem with a logical path to a solution. You're not in the dark anymore. You're actually equipped with the right information to move forward. So this all leaves you with one final question. With this roadmap in your hand, what's your next step? Are you the type to grab a multimeter and start diagnosing it yourself? Or are you going to take this knowledge to your mechanic for a much more productive, informed conversation? Either way, you are now in control of the situation.